I know I should make disciples. I want to be a disciple maker, but I just can't because, we hear that sort of thing all the time. And that's why all of our trainings are designed to help you overcome the specific roadblocks that each of us face when it comes to making disciples. And this roadblock is, I want to make disciples, but I just don't really know how to share the gospel. And listen, there's more than one way to do it, but we want to share with you one way that we found to be really effective, and that's sharing the gospel through your story. Stories matter. They teach us empathy, they give us perspective. They don't just engage our minds, they grip our hearts. They make us feel things. They make us dream big. I remember when I was a kid, I saw Apollo 13, and it made me want to be an astronaut when I grew up. And then I saw Remember the Titans, and it made me want to stick up for what's right. A few years later, I saw one of my favorite movies of all time, Ocean's 11, and I thought, maybe with the right crew, I bet I could knock over a casino. And then I met Jesus soon after, so we're all good on that front. I didn't turn to a life of crime. But the point is that good storytelling inspires us. And you might think to yourself, okay, yeah, that's great for Hollywood, but my story isn't box office ready. My story's too boring or broken. My story doesn't have power like those other stories. And I want you to know that's just not true. You know how I know? Because I know the author of your story. God is the author of your story, and He doesn't write boring, lackluster, worthless stories. He's writing something beautiful with your story. Whether you believe it or not, God's story at work through your story has the power to rewrite the ending of someone else's story. It's in 2 Corinthians 1 that Paul writes, God is our merciful Father. He's the source of all comfort. He comforts us in all of our troubles so that we can comfort others. When they're troubled, we'll be able to give them the same comfort that He's given us. That means what you've been through, whatever you've been through, God has purpose for it. There's so much hope in that. Even the difficult seasons, even the seasons you didn't understand, God is working them together for purpose. And that purpose, it's this. He wants to bring you alongside other people so that you can give them the same comfort He's given to you. It means that you, because of your unique experiences, are positioned to offer care and comfort and wisdom and insight to someone who's going through what you've gone through. Put simply, you have a story, and your story matters. Now, we have a tool that we'd like to share with you. We call it the 5 H's. We're going to use the 5 H's to start to think through and organize our stories, to mine out all the details that God may want to use. So let me break down the 5 H's for you. The first H, it's heritage. What was your family like? What did you experience growing up? How did it shape you to become who you are today? Heroes. What relationships have proven to be pivotal in your life, shaping your character? High points. When did you feel closest to God? What were the seasons of life where you felt the most joy and satisfaction? The next H is hard times. Take a deep dive into some of your darkest seasons. What did it feel like? Try to remember the emotion of having to get up every morning and to just keep pushing through, or the feeling of trying to learn to depend on God in the middle of pain and struggle. Really put yourself back into those moments and draw out the emotions that you felt. The last one, it's hand of God. These are the moments where sure, someone could say it was just a coincidence, but deep down you know better. It was no coincidence. These are the moments where they might even be hard to explain, but no one can tell you differently. God showed up. He worked in your life in a way that was powerful. You saw the hand of God work. Those are the 5 H's: heritage, heroes, high points, hard times, and hand of God. So now that you have the tool, take a few minutes and jot down notes for each of the 5 H's in your life.